In this video, we are going to see how to use public domain works to sell our ebooks through Amazon KDP. This video is actually a response to one of the subscribers' comment request. So here's a shout out to you, WePlay. To publish public domain works using KDP, here's what you will need. Number 1, KDP account. Second one is bank online account. Then public domain work that you intend to republish. And fourth, knowledge on reusing public domain works. And last but not the least, knowledge on copyrights information. The fourth and the fifth are more or less the same thing, but then it has some more intricacies to learn from. To create a KDP account, check my other video on how to start your KDP account as shown on the top right corner of the screen now. And of course, I assume you already have an online bank account. Now we are left with the 3 other requirements, which mostly deals with the knowledge of what's public domain work, reusing public domain works to publish again under your name, and knowing the boundaries of working with copyrights and intellectual property rights safely. What's a public domain work? Public domain is a phrase that describes something that belongs to all people in general, that is, the public. The opposite of public domain is copyrighted material, which is owned either by the creator of the work or his or her legal representatives. The term public domain is only used to describe things such as photographs, drawings, written articles, books, plays, or similar works of art. As a general rule, all intellectual works, after enough time has gone by, will become part of public domain. Actual examples include the works of Leonardo da Vinci, Shakespeare, Beethoven, King James Bible, and the books of Isaac Newton, just to name a few. A work can enter the public domain in many ways, such as the copyright could expire many years after its creator dies, or the work's creator may legally give up all claims to the material, the creator forgets to renew the work's copyright, or the work may have been created by agencies of certain governments, in which case it was in the public domain from the time of its creation. In some cases, if a work enters the public domain after copyright expiration, anyone using the work may still be required to note who created the work. So that was a brief intro into what is public domain. Now that we know what public domain is, let's see what Amazon KDP has to say about using public domain works to publish an ebook. In this case, we have a good news. KDP allows the selling of content that is in the public domain. But there is a catch. At the time of publishing, we must provide proof that the work is indeed in the public domain. Here's how to do that. In the Kindle eBook details, set a page under the bookshelf menu. Scroll down to see the setting for publishing rights. If you are going to use public domain work, this is where you choose the option to do that. Keep in mind that the duration of copyright varies between countries. So if your book is in the public domain in one country but not another, you must identify your territory rights accordingly. Just for information, in case you are planning to publish your ebook for pre-order, remember that public domain ebooks are not eligible for pre-order. Alright, let's say you are now ready to publish your ebook that was created using public domain works and has hit on the publish button for Amazon's review. We must remember that Amazon may reject the public domain content that's already available through KDP or other sites like Google Books, Smashwords, etc. Now this is for a good reason. Imagine having some ebooks showing up under different authors without much variation or value addition for readers to enjoy and benefit from. That's why there is a line drawn here to discourage people from using public domain works without any value added on top of it. This could enable scammers to game the system and use all public domain works to republish and make money out of no hard work from their end. That's why Amazon restricts publishing undifferentiated versions of public domain titles to provide a better customer experience. Differentiated works are unique and will meet one or more of these requirements. It could be translated or annotated or illustrated. Let's see what they mean now. With translated, it means it has unique translations in different languages. With annotations, it must have unique annotations with some additional content like study guides, literary critiques, detailed biographies, or historical context. With illustrations, there should be at least 10 or more unique illustrations that are relevant to the book. Books that meet these requirements must include translated, annotated, or illustrated in the title field of the book. For example, works of Shakespeare illustrated is acceptable, but works of Shakespeare with an introduction by Arun Sarathi is not. The product description must also include a summary of how the book is unique in bullet point format. Remember, bullet point format at the beginning of the product description with a maximum of 80 characters. These three factors are officially used as a barometer to check if there is any value addition made to differentiate the public domain work that you have used. If you have followed all these rules and still aren't getting published, you can write to Amazon KDP help team and they may reconsider your books for sale in the Kindle store. But as a caveat, know that generally, higher priced domain reprints from large publishers include extensive introductions, annotations, and other educational information that make it worthwhile to the reader. That's all thanks to using public domain works to publish your ebook on the Kindle store. Thanks for watching.